In today's tutorial, we will see how to evolve a vague idea, a rough idea, and develop it into a watercolor scene. I have a very vague idea of some boat and reflection scenes, boat having some masts. So I'm starting with some masts here, a lot of vertical lines. I don't have very clear idea of how many boats are there. I am assuming a group of boats, so it will have a lot of masts and then some boards I will suggest maybe here. Okay, so see, this is just developing an idea. This is not a perfectly finished watercolor painting. If you like this idea, then you can develop it into a proper watercolor with proper background, skies, and little bit more realistic colors, all those things. Here, I'm not worried about the sky. I'm not very much worried about the kind of color of water. I'm not very much worried about the color of boats and all. I just wanted some variation, and I wanted to suggest a group of boats. Okay, that is what I'm doing now. There is a, a red boat in front and couple of faraway boats. And I'm while doing this, while suggesting this group of boats, we should also be thinking in terms of perspectives. Whenever you draw or suggest, perspective is very important, right? This looks good to me, and I'm suggesting some background. Really do not know whether I want a tree or something. Maybe I'll go for a big building. Okay, so something is happening there, some a big building and maybe a small a platform sort of thing, and yeah, you will see these kind of scenes often. I mean, uh, you might have seen it in reality. These kind of buildings and the platforms and the boards, etc. Some suggestion, some kind of sprinkles to suggest some texture. Now I'm thinking of adding water. So I'm wetting the paper because the water, I just wanted suggestive water and very little bit of color, maybe grayish blue kind of a color. And I this the color of the water was just an idea. We can always change it, and some reflection now. Okay. See, the reflections are sort of mirror reflection. I know that, so maybe we should we should do the reflection in such a way that it should somehow, uh, I mean, represent the mirror image of it. And the darker, the bottom of the boats are usually darker. Okay, and I'm making it little darker. So overall, I'm happy with the kind of composition here, and maybe some kind of details. Okay, don't worry about too much about these things. Some kind of flags or something, because just vertical lines doesn't always make it very pretty. So just some suggestions for to make it little convincing. Maybe some sort of roof and some sort of windows or something. Some darker touches here and there. And these masks will have reflections, and yeah, I think some lines are very narrow. I can thicken it. This is very narrow. I'll make it darker, and then the reflection of these masks above. I'm not making it very precise. Okay, this is just an idea development. Okay, whenever I'm doing this brushworks, I'm also sort of thinking, dynamic thinking, and some of the thinking time is actually edited out in this. So if you want to pause and think, you can always do that. Yeah, I think we are pretty much finished our work. Some additional touches here and there, and maybe I will add some figures. Okay, some tiny figures. These are very tiny, and you don't have to have a lot of precision there. Okay, I hope this way of developing ideas from imagination can be practiced by you. I mean, if you are not used to this, you can try this approach, and then you can practice it. And I hope that will give a lot of improvement to you in generating ideas. If you think this video is informative and it is useful, please do subscribe and press the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I release new videos. And if you think this video can help your friends, please do share it. It takes a lot of pain in, I mean, editing it and doing the voiceover and all those things. So please support me by sharing it, giving your views and comments. And if you have any suggestions for improving the video, improving my future videos, please do let me know. Write them into the comment box below. I'll be more than happy to look into that, and I can do whatever is possible. Okay, so I think we can treat this tutorial as done, and let me know if you think more tutorials of this kind will help you. Okay, uh, yeah, some final touches here and there, right? So I'm just looking at this. I mean, I'm just looking at the work, and I'm thinking whether I should add anything more or not. Little bit of highlights for these figures, maybe. See, these figures are not very much visible. We may have to give a little bit of highlight to make them, to bring them up visible. Okay. So see, we could do a lot of additional things now here. We could add some more ripples and reflections. Maybe I'll try that later. And maybe some sky and all those things we can add. A lot of things we can add, but I'm happy with the overall uh, image that I got. So this can be developed into a larger size painting, in which case I'll be planning it much more systematically, and I will be starting with the sky and all those things like the usual watercolor landscapes. So I hope this video was informative, and you could learn something from this. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll soon see you with another interesting tutorial. Happy painting until then, and bye bye.